What's going on, my people? Peace and love to you all. If you're new here, my name is KT. On this channel, we discuss a lot of things within the social media marketing space. And today we're going to be diving into Iman Gadzhi's Agency Navigator course, my thoughts and opinions on it, and just give you some context to find out whether or not it's a good fit for you. My understanding, this is the third program that he's put out. So he had like a series. There was like a 1.0, 2.0, and this was the 3.0, which I actually happened to purchase. So I just want to give my thoughts on it, just give you guys some insights and context and see whether or not it's right for you. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's dive straight into it. So first, we'll just start with a quick general overview of the program. So of course, it's for social media marketing. That's the industry that, of course, he's found a lot of success in, hence why he's teaching it. So the program is, in my opinion, primarily designed for the e-com niche, but there is also a lot of information within the program as well for local lead gen, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. So, it's dope. The structure of the program overall, I would say, is very smooth. Like the organization of how everything is set out and broken up into certain categories, solid. Like it's very easy to navigate within Agency Navigator. I had no issues there. I do like the way that he structured the program as far as, just breaking it up into certain categories and then having subsections within those categories so you can easily find the information that you're looking for when you go back into the course to find information to answer any questions that you may have. So they make that super simple. The structure is solid. I had no issues there at all. So it starts off with like an introduction of, like what to expect from the program, what some of the back end stuff that they've been working on, and what you can expect to see going forward within the course. So that's always cool. And I think that is one of the cooler things as well, is the fact that they're constantly working on it and updating it, because obviously within SMMA there are always new trends, new things that are changing. I don't think this applied to me pertaining to when I actually bought the program, but when there was the huge Facebook update, iOS 14, 15, I don't know what it was, but there was a big update with iPhones that had a significant impact on the way Facebook ads were performing. So they had those updated within the program. So that was super dope. That was really cool. One of the other things that I appreciated within the program that a lot of people also make note of is the fact that there's an entire section on intangibles, meaning back end stuff that may not seem like it has direct impact on your business, but it has so much impact on your business whether you're aware of it or not. So that just has a lot to do with habits, what it is that you're eating, working out, meditation, a lot of those type of things. And he calls it monk mode, right? So monk mode meaning you're kind of just detaching from everything that you're kind of accustomed to and just really locking in on the objective, remaining focused, and just really going in on this new journey that you're about to embark on. So what I will say on monk mode is that super valuable, man, because I don't think a lot of courses out there, of course I haven't bought every course out there, but just to my understanding, based on what I see, there aren't a lot of programs out there that really emphasize the importance of how you live your lifestyle on a day-to-day basis and the impact that those habits that you have on your business. So he put it in an extensive amount of work on really emphasizing how important it really is and how establishing certain routines will reflect the success that you see in your business or lack thereof. What sold me on the program initially was a video that Iman had put out in regards to the concept of contractor arbitrage. So I have already seen a lot of similar concepts out there pertaining to Airbnb rentals, where it's people put up their Airbnbs, you then rent the space, and then Airbnb arbitrage, where you essentially rent a property and then post it on Airbnb. So you don't own the property, you're utilizing someone else's home and then finding guests that will stay in the home as you're renting it. So you're arbitraging another person's property. So contract arbitrage would then imply that you find clients to work with within your network, then you outsource it to contractors who have the skills needed to deliver the service for those clients. So you're not actually performing the service yourself, so to speak. You're just the middleman and connecting the two. So that was the initial video that he put out that sold me on, buying the program. I do wish within the program, they elaborated a little more within that concept, but at the same time, it did give enough of a general overview for you to get started. So I wouldn't say it was necessarily a con, but there was just a little more work that I had to put in myself as far as creating that network. At the same time, it's business, you know, like you're gonna have to put in a certain amount of work in yourself regardless. So I wouldn't even go as far as saying like that's a con or a complaint, but yeah, overall there could have been a little more info there, but I wouldn't say like I was dissatisfied with it, if that makes sense. So yeah, next point that I will touch on is what I consider to be the most valuable component within the program. And it actually wasn't anything that was in the program itself, as far as like the course and like what it was teaching you. It was the community, man. The community. Getting access to this Facebook group with tons of other agency owners who have similar aspirations for their own lives. And yeah, just constantly seeing, you know, what's working for people, what isn't working for people, connecting with like-minded individuals. I would say that, to me anyways, by far was the most valuable thing that I was able to get out of Agency Navigator. Yeah, just staying up to date with what it is that people are talking about, what tools are working for people. Yeah, like some of the newer softwares that you might want to check out that will benefit your agency. Yeah, man, just a lot of value from just being able to connect with people who are in the same space as you. You know what I'm saying? So to me, like that's a no-brainer as far as the amount of value that comes from that. Just being exposed to that on a regular basis, so much value to come out of it. And shout out to them for cultivating such a positive, constructive community. I've been able to take away a lot of value from it. So yeah, super dope, super dope. So another one of the more valuable things within the program, honestly, this is super dope too, bro. There are levels within Agency Navigator. So you can literally so when you initially buy the program, it's like the primary goal is getting from 0 to 10K, $10,000 a month for your agency, right? They have levels within the program. So once you attain 10K per month and you're able to provide proof that you're making 10 per month, you then unlock a new level within the program, which then exposes you to another community, more information, more strategies, ultimately more tools that will help you scale your business even further. And I think there are a total of 3 levels, including the first one. So 0 to 10K, and then there's level 2 and then level 3. I don't remember what they're called exactly, but there are levels within it. So it's a lot of value to come from there, like already, right? If you're coming into this program and you're just getting started and you're having a hard time, you know, finding ways to stay motivated, that in itself is an amazing way to motivate yourself. And I love how they constructed that, and yeah, just help a lot of the beginning agency owners find ways to stay motivated. Just like a video game, bro. Like you're trying to get to the next level and you're constantly thinking of ways of like how you can unlock that next door, right? So amazing. Like I love how they went about putting that together. Shout out to the team. But my overall thoughts of the program, for what you're paying, I do think it's extremely valuable, especially when you compare it to a lot of the things that are out on the market. Like I said, I haven't purchased every program that's like available, but just at surface level, when you see what they offer, who's behind the program, and yeah, just ultimately like what is included within these packages, I do feel like it's a very fair value, like truthfully. And I think, of course, another huge thing is the fact that Iman himself was obviously very successful within this space. And I bring that up because a lot of the courses that are available out here, a lot of people aren't aware of the fact that the people that are selling those courses are only successful because of the information that they are selling, not because they actually have experience within the industry, within what it is they're selling, right? So Iman obviously came up in SMMA, starting with like a creative agency to then going to media buying, like running paid ads, to now being in the education space. Whereas a lot of the programs that are out there, they start off by finding success within the education space, not because they actually came from the ground up, built an SMMA, scaled it, and then started to teach the concepts that they learned throughout their journey. So I think the fact that Iman has his own YouTube channel, and you can see like from the beginning that he came from literally like from nothing and then came up all the way, like that in itself is proof that he has experience within the agency space, right? He's not just selling information that people can then utilize for their agencies, right? Like there's a huge difference, at least in my opinion. So overall thoughts, solid course. Love how they focus on intangibles, because me personally, that's something I give a lot of attention to myself, just as far as like, you know, my daily lifestyle, my health, prioritizing sleep, and all those other things, and like the impact that it really has on business. So the fact that they like really go in on that, and that might be like the biggest chunk of the course, you know what I mean? The fact that they really go in on that, I think is extremely valuable and just speaks to their level of awareness pertaining to all of the aspects that contribute to a successful business and what it takes to be a successful entrepreneur in general. So yeah, man, if you're someone who's looking to get your own agency going, it might be the right fit for you. In no way is this video sponsored. I'm just giving my honest opinions and thoughts on, how the course has helped me, some of the things that I've been able to take away from it, and yeah, just being able to create other connections with other agency owners, I think is huge. A lot of people use that network to find accountability partners and just, staying on top of one another, and yeah, ultimately helping you progress faster. And I think it's human nature to want to elevate yourself and exceed your own expectations when you are exposed to and around other people who not only have similar goals as you, but are excelling. So as you see other people within this community growing, it's gonna force you to turn it up a notch and really just go hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? So those are my overall thoughts. Appreciate y'all tuning into the video. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, it would mean a lot. Would also highly appreciate it if y'all would like the video. It just would help me within the algorithm a lot. And you made it this far in the video. Much love to you. Catch y'all on the next one. Gonna be dropping some heat soon. So yeah, man, peace and love to all of you. Wish y'all all the best, man. One time, it's KT.